Hello. In this section, we are going to learn how to add images to our code and get reflected in the Chrome browser when we open that source code. So in this section, we will learn how to add images, how to set the size of images, and if at all the Chrome is not able to access that image, then what should be shown at the place of that image if the Chrome is not able to access that image. So we are going to see all these things. So for image, we write under the body section, look at the blog. We have the 5 tips for front-end web development is the heading. As we have done the heading here, and after that we have this image. So download this image, save image to the file. For now, save this file to the same folder in which this HTML file you have saved it. So save image as in the same folder. So I have already saved that file. You can see this is the PNG file, right? JPG file, 5 tips for front-end web development. This is the file name. So how to write the in code to add the images? So we will start writing. This comes under the image tag, right? So it will become under the image tag img. It has no closing tag. It is only the opening tag. We define the source attribute. What is the source of this attribute? For source, there are two methods. You can give the whole path of that file, that JPG file, or you can use the reference. Reference means where you have saved this HTML file whose name is demo.html, right? From that, after reaching that file, that folder, where to go to reach the required image file. So first we will do the first method of giving the whole path. For whole path, let's go to the file manager. Here is the file name. Right click on that, properties, click on properties. Here is the location of that file, image file. So copy this location, After copying this location, we have to paste it under the source equal to this is the path. Now here the file name we had to write. After the backslash, we have to write the file name. So what's the file name? Let's see. Right click, properties. Here is the file name. So Control A, Control C, and the type of file is JPG. So the extension will be .jpg. So let's go. Control V, paste it, extension .jpg. Now save it using Ctrl S. save it using Ctrl S, and then open in browser. Here, before refreshing it, you can see there was no image. Now currently I am refreshing it, right? Now you can see image is added. So this is the method for adding the image, right? First method, in which we give the whole address. Note the reference we are using to this HTML file. Now we are in the same folder in which the demo.html is there. In same folder this image file is also there, so we don't have to mention the address up to this folder. We will directly name after reaching the demo.html file, the after which addresses are there, that we will give only. So up to here, if we will remove, then this is the address after reaching the demo.html. This is the address after reaching the demo.html, right? So the output will be same. Ctrl S, save it, and then refresh the page. See, the output is same, that image only. So these are the two methods, the indirect one and the direct one. Direct give the whole address, and indirect give the reference address to this HTML file, right? Now, how to set the size of the image? For setting the size of the image, we have we write height and width. Height equal to height attribute equal to what? Suppose we are writing 200, and width equal to suppose we are also writing 200, means the square set 200 into 200. By default the unit is pixel, in short it is px, right? So let's run in the browser how it is reflecting in the browser page. Ctrl S, save, and then refresh the page, You can see the image size has been changed, and it is of 200 into 200, which is of square shape. Now the other method, if you write px also, then by default it is pixels. After writing px also, it is also pixel. So let's save it, Ctrl S, and then refresh the page. It's same as it was before. By default it takes pixels only. Now one more method of denoting the size of the image, and it's very interesting, right? In percentage, the body part, we write percentage with reference to the body part. See, body width is this much, right? If we write 50% width, then 50% will come up to this only, this much. So width will be this much only, right? So we are writing the width in percentage. If we write 50%, right? 50%. Now Ctrl S, save it, and then refresh the page. You can see it is of 50%. Even if you maximize this page, you can see it comes to 50% only. So it adjusts itself according to the size of the screen you are viewing it. It will come 50% of the body part. So whatever you want, you can mention the percentage. Now, if at all the Chrome browser or any browser is not able to access that image file, then what to show in place of that image file? Then there is a method. We write the alt text, alternate text, right? We alt attribute, we are alt attribute equal to what we have to show in place of that image, means the text, right? So let's 5 tips is the we want to show. Save it and refresh the page. Since it can access the file, so it is not showing that alt text. Now we are changing the file name. See here, source equal to was 5 tips. We are misspelling it, right? Capital F was there, I am writing the small f. Now save it and then open in browser. Refresh the page. See, if we write it, Control S, refresh the page. See here, our browser is not able to access that file as the spelling is changed, right? So it is showing only 5 tips and image icon is there only, right? Here see, and it is showing 5 tips. So these are the methods of inserting an image file to our source code, and there are 2 methods. In summary, we are saying the summary. 2 methods, one is direct, one is indirect. For setting the size of the image, we use height and width. By default, height and width in pixels. If we want in percentage, then we can also mention percentage. And third is the alt text. If at all the Chrome browser is not able to access our file, then it can show the text regarding that image. So thank you very much.